Hey everyone, I hope you are all having a great day. Thank you for joining. I'm going to talk about something that I'm very passionate about. It's IBM DB2. It's one of the RDBMS products that IBM offers along with the IBM mainframes, right? So, um, just a small background on what it is. In today's fast paced world of data management, efficiency is key. Meet IBM DB2 stored procedures, a powerful tool designed to streamline database operations and enhance the performance of it. Specifically in this video, we are going to explore about the DB2 stored procedure, like what they are and what are the benefits of them being used in the real world scenarios, right? Okay, so what exactly a DB2 stored procedures is, right? Simply put, they are a collection of SQL statements and procedural logic that are stored in the DB2 server, stored and executed actually, stored and executed on the DB2 server. Think of them as like a mini program that resides on the server and executed on the server itself, right? Now, let's talk about why you would want to use them. DB2 stored procedures offer several advantages, right? First and foremost, they improve the performance by reducing the network traffic. And for any senior programmer out there, you will be knowing that anything that concerns the data operations, the time lapse happens not in the execution of the code or retrieval of the data. It can be both, but generally, the more time is lapsed during the I/O operations, right? Because the data has to pass through the network traffic, it has to hit the server from the application, and then whatever is retrieved from the server has to come back to the application for the data to be processed. So this gets drastically reduced when you have a program, a DB2 stored procedure that resides on the DB2 server itself, which can be invoked and executed on the server, right? So instead of sending multiple queries back and forth between the application and the database, you can execute complex operations directly on the server, right? So this not only saves time but also reduces latency, making your applications more responsive. Additionally, stored procedures enhance security by allowing you to control the access to sensitive data at the database level. Okay, let us take this example in this case where I want to write a business logic uh, on how to calculate some something that is very confidential or very secretive to the company, and you don't want that logic to be exposed to each and every application program that may need to access the data. So in this scenario, this perfectly fits here, right? So you can write a business logic in a code that can reside as a DB2 stored procedure in the DB2 server, and you can just grant access to all the applications that may want to access them, right? So that's one use case I can think of here. Okay, and but I think the most significant benefit of using a DB2 stored procedures is their reusability. Once created, they can be called by any applications or script that has access to the database, eliminating the need for the for the duplication of the same code and the same logic in each and every application that may want to call and execute the data. For example, imagine you have an e-commerce application, right? Instead of writing the logic to calculate the shipping cost in each and every part of your code, you can encapsulate it in a stored procedure and simply call it wherever is needed. Right. So DB2 stored procedure are also invaluable for database maintenance tasks. So I mean, there are some use cases I discussed earlier. Those were from an application programmer point of view. It's not only the application programmer who's going to use this DB2 store procedure, it's also the DBAs or the system side programmers when they want to automate tasks. They 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 very well use it DB2 store procedure, right? You can use them to automate routine processes like data archiving, backup, and optimization, freeing up valuable time for your DBAs so that they can focus on tasks that are most strategic for the organization. In conclusion, my message here is IBM DB2 store procedures is a very versatile tool that can significantly improve the performance, security, maintainability of your database applications, and also have single piece of code that can reside in a server and can be called in multiple places. By, by leveraging stored procedures, you can streamline operations, enhance scalability, and ultimately deliver a better performance for your users. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my content. I'm going to make multiple videos on DB2 stored procedures, but this is just an overview. Okay. Take care.